What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 135. 135 of the Game Talk Podcast. We're going to be talking about a few things tonight. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Hopefully you guys will spread this out, let others talk about it. We will be talking about some articles, some interesting things, hopefully some things that will pique your interests. We're going to go ahead and pull over the talking points. Bam. All right, so as far as this goes, I could stay over here because I wasn't trying to pull that over. Let's see. Make sure my mic isn't muted this time, because last time I talked to you guys, I felt like an ass because it was muted. It was actually a big oops on my part. But it looks like it's working. So, Dragon Age 4 may be Anthem with dragons. Now, to me, that is not exactly a bad thing. I like Anthem. I do. I legitimately like the game. I just wish it would do better. I wish it would perform better. I wish for BioWare to do their job and polish the damn game already. That's all we want. BioWare, do your job. Because Dragon Age is supposedly the official trailer, which I can't really click on. Dragon Age with Anthem with dragons. That sounds pretty interesting. I read a little bit of this article, and that's exactly what people are thinking of it as. Even Kotaku guys that got their hands on the demo, I guess, were saying, yeah, this is pretty much Anthem with dragons. Again, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. And the next topic's going to be Qualcomm's new chip, the Snapdragon 730G. This is supposed to be Qualcomm's next big hitter. This is going to be an all-you-can-go-for fucking, 8-core processor. That is going to be sick. This is supposed to be the next best thing for the Android platform. And I thought it was already kind of powerful as far as where the Android platform is now. People were using the old last-gen Snapdragons, and they were pretty good. They were running games like Lineage and stuff, so excuse me, sorry. I had a bit of a sneeze. But it's got it says it right here. 64-bit Cryo 470, 8 cores, add up to 2.2 gigahertz, Adreno 618 GPU, Spectra 350 image processor, Hexagon 688 AI Tensor Accelerated DSP with Qualcomm's vector extensions. Dude, this thing sounds like a beast. Like, I don't know much about the mobile market and hardware spec-wise, but that sounds like it could do some serious computing for a mobile unit. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to be talking about those two things. I didn't really come up with very many topics because there's some things that kind of just want to ad-lib here that I want to talk about before we start getting into the topics. And one of them is going to be this whole charade of the Epic Launcher versus the Steam Store, right? And somebody that I once knew made a really good point the other day on Twitter that I agreed with. And he stated that Steam doesn't have good customer service, which I can attest to. They don't make very many games anymore, and if they do, they sort of kill them off, which, again, I can attest to. And, well, overall, the cost and what they charge versus what they do for their developers, I have a few friends that were also developers on that platform and have all told me it was really just shit. So, is Steam a bad platform? No, it's not. It's a great platform. I use it. I got a lot of friends that use it. We pretty much love this platform. But overall, it's not the greatest platform. And I think that is where some of us are trying to get through to other people's heads here on this platform. Steam isn't the end-all, be-all of the situation, right? The Epic Launcher was accused of having Chinese spyware in it when it was the QQing Chat, which is a Chinese chat client. They usually have everybody install that when you're downloading Chinese games. So if you were to have played Blade and Soul during the closed beta of the Chinese market, it was open to everybody. because we weren't sure if we were going to ever get it, so I ended up playing that version. And I remember seeing that. I saw the little arrow going up. I recognized the symbol immediately. And the crazy part is the ignorance of the fan base was saying that this was Chinese spyware. And I'm just like, no, it's not. It's a chat client for video games. We have them with Steam. This is just simply a chat client for the Chinese. Because if you guys know, the Chinese, the government does not like it when their people, should I say, venture out across the internets unchecked, so to say. So everything that you have to install from them usually has this little queuing chat host with it, or something like it, right? I think it's just pretty much standard. It's part of what the government wants you to do. I mean, you can sit there and say it's spyware because that's what it sounds like to me too. But, I mean, people have checked on this and it isn't, or at least it comes off as it's not. I'm not saying that the Epic Store is the perfect place. I'm not saying it's the best place. I'm not saying it doesn't have its issues. But I do believe that the fake outrage needs to stop. I don't believe for an instant that the Epic Store is going to be one and done the Steam platform. And I don't think the Steam platform is going to one and done everything else that comes up, because if that was the case, Origin wouldn't exist. Good old games wouldn't exist. Green Man Gaming game client wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? You see where I'm going with this. Like, Steam is not the best platform. Straight up. It's got its issues like every other platform. Epic is going to have its issues. And my thing is like, do you guys not remember back in the day when Valve literally ran an adware site? Where was the outrage then? Where were the problems then? See, I mean, that's kind of my point, right? Like, we're gonna crap all over Epic. We're gonna downplay them. We're gonna call them stupid. We're gonna get all outragey about what they're doing. But at the end of the day, they are trying to compete with the largest PC gaming platform on the planet. That's right. They are trying their best to compete and are willing to do whatever they need to do necessary. Now, rumors have it that it's a 12% cut with Epic. But with that 12%, it's really not that much. I guess they'll put up the game up on the store, but I guess the developers still have to kind of host their own servers. If that's the case, I don't know if I really agree with what they're trying to do, right? But there is a but. If they do all the marketing and they offer more than what Steam does at a 12%, then I could see why developers want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? They can save a few bucks and they can get essentially the same deal, if not better, that they were getting with Steam with Epic. And it's only going to cost them 12% versus the 30 or the 40, whatever the cost was. So, like, I understand on a business perspective, this is a good idea. And you can save money doing this, right? Like, you could save money doing this, and that is fine. I don't have any problem with that. I think people just need to calm down, calm your tits. It is okay. Precious Valve isn't going to go anywhere. Trust me. If anybody had a lot to lose from here, it's not just you. It'd be me too, right? I've invested literally thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars into my Steam account, okay? So I get it. I am not worried that they're going to close Valve down. If anything, we will be the winners in all of this. We will have a better Steam. We will have a better Epic Store. We will essentially have better deals. Look at how long it took the console platforms to finally catch up to the sales quotas that Steam were putting out on the PC market. Now you're starting to see crazy discounted games offered through PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo. Sometimes you see AAA games for as low as $5. And do you really think that they would be there without Steam? I doubt it. I doubt it. They would not be offering games that low, because then they would use this excuse, well, nobody else is offering games that low. And that's kind of what these Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo guys do. They follow the trends of the PC platform to a certain degree, while retaining their own business structure. What is up? What? What are you talking about? My tits will not calm down. I don't think for an instant that we are going to be in any serious trouble with the Epic Store. I don't think it's spyware. I don't think they're trying to take over the world. I see a budding company when it comes to the PC platform as to what it's going to do, trying to make it big. That is what I see. Like I said, if anybody remembers Valve, when they first started here, they literally had an adware site. Literally an adware site. And it was sketchy as hell. Like, do you remember looking up porn for the first time? And you'd see, like, tits and this and that plastered across your thing. And you see all these, like, extra, like, you know, extra porn sites down the center. Imagine the same thing, but for video games, and then even toss in a few adult ads that were placed on those on that site back when it first started. I'm dead serious. It was pretty sketchy, man. Like, you didn't know if you're gonna be paying for a game or if you're gonna get ripped off. But hey, nobody wants to talk about that, right? Nobody wants to talk about that. Am I right? But hey, you know, what do I know? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about what I'm thinking about Anthem and how Dragon Age 4 may be an Anthem with dragons, right? All right, so Anthem. This is what I'm thinking, right? I want Anthem to get better. I want Anthem to be the game that was meant to be. That's what I want. I don't need another Dragon Age right now. I still need to beat Inquisition, for fuck's sakes. I want to play a solid campaign with Anthem. I want the story there completely fleshed out. I want all of the opportunities that I was promised at my $60 entry fee that I pre-ordered this game for. First game. This is the worst part, right? First game that I have pre-ordered in years. Okay, don't pre-order games for this very reason. And I was just, I don't know, something about it was like, you know what? I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Stupid me. That was the dumbest thing I could have ever done. I pre-ordered the game thinking this was going to be a great game, that BioWare was going to finally get their head together and pull their heads out of the sand. Have they? No. No, they haven't. And I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I am trying my best not to hate on these guys. I'm trying to show my support like a customer should and be patient and be understanding. But it's getting to that point where I'm going to start raging at these guys on Twitter, because there's even people writing these guys on their forums and are being ignored, or the thread is being deleted. I am not happy about that. Why is it that when people have questions about your game, you want to shout them out or you want to shut them down? Like, it is absolutely ridiculous. Sketchy porn website. I don't know why this is automatically censoring you. Hold on. Yeah. It's just crazy to me. I mean, they have a loyal fan base when it comes to Anthem. I like Anthem. I could be considered a part of that said fan base if I were to have played it as much as I thought I was going to, but I can't, because I get locked into a loop when it comes to grouping with people, or I get randomly disconnected from the game in the mid of a mission. I haven't touched that game since that happened to me about 4 times in a row last week. Since then, I have yet to log in because of how angering that game makes me. I feel a little bit better. So yeah, Anthem. I want it to do better. I want it to be better. Don't pick the game up unless it goes on sale. Mobile gaming on the phone, guys. Snapdragon 730G. And you guys, you know, I've never been one for mobile gaming. I've never been one to enjoy it all that much. And yet, here we are talking about Qualcomm's next beast that's coming out of the gates. And it's supposed to be a big hitter. This is going to increase camera productivity, gaming, I mean, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's right here. I mean, I get the list right here. I mean, it is what it is. I think they're doing a great thing. I also believe that this is going to open up more opportunities for the Android market to launch new companies, to make more phones, to make it a more competitive space. Now, personally, I have since stopped using Android because of the unstable OSs that some of these phones have, because the Android market is plagued with software that harms your phone and your information more than actually helps you, because, I don't know, Google has yet to figure out how to control the Google Store and the Android market. So it's kind of annoying, right? It's a little annoying when you download the Google Play app, and next thing you know, you have a game that's like 5 ratings or 5 out of 5 star ratings, and you go to download it, and then you start looking at the lower parts of the ratings that have been sort of drowned out, and they talk about how don't download this, you can never get it off your phone. I remember when that happened to me. There was a few apps and games that did that to me back in the day, and I have since not trusted the Android market because of these retarded ass people who are allowed to put apps and games up on the store that literally harm your information and your phone. My buddy's phone that he just got, right? He just got an S7, it was a Samsung Galaxy 7S, or whatever the hell that's called, and he was at work. He downloaded a random as hell game. He thought it was like a Words with, it was supposed to be like a Words with Friends game, but it was like called something else. His phone literally killed itself. Now his phone can't even hold a charge. It has, I mean, he just got this, and it happened the day he downloaded this app. It died on him. I'm like, wow. Like, and I asked him, I'm like, dude, like, did you do anything with this? Did you look up things with this? What happened? And he was convinced that it was right after he downloaded the app. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well then. Now, I'm not trying to say that all Android platforms are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I don't trust them. Ever since Landon gave me his Apple phone, I have been more than content with that phone. It's been a great phone. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I could ever go back to Android at this moment. Like, I'm pretty content with what I have. It's a pretty awesome little phone. It keeps one hell of a charge all day and all night. I charge it maybe once a day, if that. I mean, there's not much to dislike about the phone. I know a lot of people hate it. I know a lot of people can't stand Apple, and I get why, because I used to be one of those guys. But when I started experiencing this Apple phone myself, I'm starting to wonder, like, why do I hate this? Why exactly? Like, why did I hate this again? So, that goes with saying the Android market looks like it's going to be getting one hell of a nice little boost. And it's going to be kind of cool. What's up, Meme Jed? Suck my pee-pee. Now you're just trying to be gay, sir. I mean, I know you like to say you're not gay, but we both know you're gay. Because that's a pretty gay thing to say. Oh, man. So what have you guys been up to? I've been sort of just gaming a little bit here and there. I've been playing Risk of Rain 2 a lot. And it was pretty good. I like it. I like Risk of Rain 2 a lot. Like, I've been playing the living hell out of it, actually. Let's see. What else? There's got to be something else we could talk about. There's got to be some other news besides... let's see. PC gaming news. Let's see, guys. What we got here? Here we go. Check this out. Oops. Destiny 2 PC players were able to acquire a PS4 exclusive exotic weapon. Now, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Rage 2 extended gameplay trailer showcases the BFG 9000, some very okay action. Spiritual successor to Ultimate Doom is delayed again. Yeah, we just talked about that. Dragon Age 4's cool original concept features spies and heists, says report. That is actually kind of cool. Wow. Wait a second. This is a deal? Check this out. This Ryzen gaming desktop with a GeForce RTX 2070 is on sale for $1,050. Okay, that's pretty dope. I mean, I don't like that it only comes with 8 gigs, because it does. It only comes with like 8 gigs of RAM. But that's actually pretty dope. A 2700 processor, 16 cores of pure power. No, that's a steal. Actually, that's a damn good steal, because those 2070s are going for about that by themselves, or they were. I like how it says save $250. No, it's actually a little bit more than that. Ah, that is sick. Miss me with that gay shit? I can't miss you with the gay shit when you are literally like having it stick out of your face like that, sir. Miss me with that gay shit. Come on, man. We all know. We all know your secrets, meme. Okay. Guess we really don't have a whole lot to talk about because, I mean, as far as gaming news goes, the only thing to talk about is the fake outrage that everybody's going through. I don't really feel like talking about that because it's annoying, it's stupid, it's childish like you wouldn't believe. Like, I can't believe how childish people are about it, to tell you the truth. I'm looking forward to Borderlands 3, though. I need to go through and beat the first 2 games. I need to actually sit down and get into the pre-sequel because, excuse me, because I just can't. I don't know, a pre-sequel just made me want to fall asleep. The cheapest 2070 is $470. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, sir. Huh. Well, I guess it's okay if we could just do tonight's episode a little bit shorter than normal. It's 24 minutes. And that's kind of where I was going to want to stick it around anyways. So remember, you guys, to come by this channel every Monday, Tuesday, around this time, which is technically Wednesday now. So every Tuesday, Wednesday at this time, is because that's what it comes up to. So think graveyard schedules. Come by, check us out. Let us know what you guys think. Spread the podcast around. Let people know about us. Numbers are slowly coming back. My viewers are slowly coming back. The viewership is actually at a higher rate now than it has been in a while because, well, I'm trying to bring it back. You know, it's unfortunate I don't get to talk to Pete for very much. I haven't talked to Rambo in a while. I miss both of those guys. Great people. Kirusaurus I haven't talked to in a while. She hit me up on Discord a little while ago, and, you know, she's finally moved. I mean, I miss all these people. Like, I miss everybody. But usually the only way you guys could catch me is at night, around this time, on my server, or the Game Talk server. If you guys want to talk there, it's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and go. We're going to throw on some music. Great time. Early morning is the best time for a podcast. Yeah, I agree, guys. I agree totally. It is definitely a nice change versus where we were. All right, so let's listen to another XP38 song. Yeah, why not? We haven't listened to this one in a while. You guys, as always, thank you for coming by, watching me, listening to what I have to say, sharing my opinions about video games and stuff about the industry. You guys are always awesome. And again, thank you so much for watching the Game Talk podcast.